Hello, it's Jonathan Porterfield of Eco Cars, and this is a little LPG converted Peugeot 107 on a 59 plate. Its third birthday is actually tomorrow, the 30th of September 2009, so it's just had its first MOT today, and we have purchased this to order for a lady. So this is for her benefit and also to show you what we specialise in as a business. So converted with a BRC kit, there is the spare, the jack and the various other parts that come with the car. The spare is with the car, and under here in the spare wheel well is the LPG tank, and the filler is there at the back on the bumper. It's fitted by LPG approved converters. Twin rear seats that drop down with a pair of headrests, so these drop down by means of these tags under here. It's the little parcel shelf, rear wash wipe, high level brake light. That's obviously where we fill up with petrol. Just looking in the back, obviously I've put the front seat right back, but under here is obviously the brand new spare tyre. You can leave in the garage and carry a tin of tyre sealant. This 107, along with the iGo and the Citroen C1, has Isofix in the rear and two rear seat belts. Same manual windows in the rear. It's basically a little pop-out feature in the rear of these, but it does have remote central locking. Looking in the front, so the two electric windows in the front and manually adjustable wing mirrors. So these run really well on LPG, so I've just taxed it for the customer as well. Dizzy heights of just £10 a year, and we've changed the taxation class to alternative fuel vehicle. It's very clean, it's a one owner car, it's got full service history, it's also got a full set of 4 tailored carpet mats, the official Peugeot 107 ones. Slightly brighter upholstery on the facelifted versions of these cars. There are no rips or tears to any of the upholstery. Good door cards are in good order. Another carpet mat there, as well as the 2 in the rear footwells. And I'll just show you now some more features. So inside, although it's a city car, it's a very nice place to be. This particular one has, like all the rest, a single shot CD player, all the normal radio controls. Auxiliary port for your MP3 player, your iPod, so you can play your music files through that. Heated rear screen, hazard warning lights, air conditioning with recirculate, speed, temperature gauge there, and also direction of the airflow along with the speed. So not all of these cars had aircon, but this one does. Normal wiper controls, an indicator stalk and lights. You can also isolate the front passenger airbag, adjust the angle of the headlamps by that switch. So I have a driver's airbag and front passenger airbag and airbags in the sides of the front seats. It's, as you can see, it's not the manual, it's the multi-mode transmission, which either can be a full automatic or you can actually select the gears with this plus and minus arrangement. Very easy to use, and obviously very nice to drive around in should you wish an automatic. Little 12 volt power point there. There is no cigarette pack fitted. That's my phone. And under here is the BRC LPG system, and also a little LED to tell you when it's run out of the flash lead that we've had fitted too. So without any more of my waffle, I'll just show you how we start one of these automatic little cars. So it stays in neutral. Just put your foot on the brake. I'll just show you the mileage there. You just see it, 23,280 miles. As you can see on the dash, whatever we selected will appear, so N is up there for neutral. We start it up, and then obviously you can slip it into E for easy, which comes up when first gear is engaged, or you can slip it across into the manual mode and select first and second, etc. It won't go any higher, but you can select first and second, or just leave it in E for easy. You probably just heard that click, and that's denoting it's now flicked over to LPG. That turns the system off with a series of traffic lights at the top. Basically, red means it's running on petrol, turns to amber, turns to green, and then we are running on LPG. So when it's up to temperature, it's virtually instantaneous. And this little LED here denotes when it's run out of flash lube and illuminates, which I'll explain to you in a moment. So everything works as it should. The radio system's very nice. So everything works, it just needs tuning in because it's come from Radio 2.
Full point.
So what a lovely place to be, and it drives very well indeed. I'll just show you some of the documents. The V5 has gone off to the customer because we've changed the taxation class. Instruction manual about the flash lube is here, the JML system, and also the warranty booklet from BRC with the customer's details there and where everything's been fitted. And there's a sort of quick reference guide here on how the LPG system works, the series of lights and various other pieces of information. Date of installation there, 29th of the 9th 2012, which is today's date. So all the LPG documents are here, along with all the handbooks for the Peugeot that came when it was brand new, along with good service history. It's just a one owner car, one lady owner car. And when I get to the service history, there we go. So it's registered September 2009, so its first service in September 2010 was done at 6,000 miles. Its next one in August 2011 was done at 14,000 miles. We've just had it serviced again 23rd of the 9th at 23,000 miles. So the next service is due at 33,000 miles or next September. Good service history. 2 keys with the car as well. And I'll now just show you some more details under the bonnet. So under the bonnet of the Peugeot, got the little BRC sticker there to denote it's got a BRC system fitted. That's the BRC engine control unit, the ECU. The JML flash lube system is there next to the battery. Down here we have the vapour unit, an inline filter, and other filters and relays connected to the gas system, and just under here is the gas rail with the 3 gas injectors feeding the 3 cylinders. No signs of any accident damage, it's very clean, and of course, as with all our vehicles, it is HPI clear as well. So what I'll do now, I'll just take you for a short test drive. So welcome to the test drive. My foot on the brake, slip it down to E for easy, press the throttle, click over straight away to gas, and then we're in first gear, ease off the throttle, it changes in second. Quite nice to drive being an automatic, I have to admit. First gear, second gear. Basically it's an automatic clutch on these cars, so you've got the same gear ratios as a manual, which obviously helps with the economy. So it's changed into third. You can actually predict the change by just easing off the throttle and it then slips into the next gear. So it's just eased off, it slips into fourth. So you brake for the corner, still in fourth, and it will detect, yeah, it's slipped back down to third. So in the right gear when we go to accelerate. Doesn't pull to the left or the right, drives very nice and straight. Or you can stick it into manual. I've now pulled the stick back for fourth and pull it back again for fifth. So you can manually place it into the gears or let the gearbox do it itself. So it's very nice and easy to drive. So I'll just pull over now. So leaving it in easy, slip down from fifth to fourth to third to second to first gear. So that concludes the test drive. I'll just take you now for a final walk around the car. So welcome back from the test drive. I'll just take the keys out of the ignition just to show you tyre tread depth. So looking at the windscreen, it is chip free, no chips to the windscreen at all. And there's good tyres on all 4 wheels, and this one is virtually brand new, 6-7 millimeters. Now all the wheel trims, which are plastic, covers are quite heavily scuffed, but they can be quite easily be replaced. Wing mirror is fine, still yet needs a polish. This vehicle, this rear tyre again, 6-7 millimeters on here, and again this wheel trim could do with replacing. It's quite heavily scuffed. The rear corners are fine. I'm just looking at this back tyre again, very recent, 6-7 millimeters. This wheel trim again is scuffed. The sides are very clean, and this front tyre is again same as all the others, 6-7 millimeters, and this front wheel trim again is quite heavily scuffed and could do with being replaced. The front of the car, say not yet polished it, there's ever such a slight graze there. There's a tiny chip there. This corner's fine. The roof is fine, there are no dents to the roof. So we're about to deliver this, or hand this vehicle over to a customer next week. So we've brought this to order. So if you have any questions about any of our LPG vehicles, then feel free to contact me, Jonathan, here at Eco Cars. Thanks for watching.